Oh man, we are up in northwest Portland, Oregon. Look at this neighborhood, isn't it beautiful? The weather is absolutely perfect. I'm on my bike, we're doing some deliveries. This one's not too far away. It was a huge expensive order. Got a bunch of French onion soup from this fancy restaurant in the back of my bike right now. So I'm trying to ride super smooth. But hopefully I'll get some good tips on this one. We're trying to save up for a enclosed trailer so we can store our bikes a little easier. We've been using, so in case you don't know, my girlfriend and I built out a van into a house that we can travel in full time and don't have to pay rent. We can go when we want, where we want, how we want. And we have a cargo carrier, or a hitch carrier thing on the back to hold this bike, but she has a scooter too, so we have to like chain that thing to the van, and we're kind of tied down and can't go anywhere. And we can use the trailer for a lot of other things. It'd be really, really nice to have. So we're working and saving up for one, and that's why we're working so much on this. So yeah, man, weather is just freaking perfect. Look at this place, man. What a great place to be. What a great time to be alive. You ever think about that? How like, you know, even 100 years ago, there were no options to, you know, make a living on the internet or delivering food for people on a badass motorcycle, or a lot of the things we have, man. Cell phones, cameras, YouTube. There's so many things we have that are so new, that feel so normal to us, that you know, not that long ago didn't exist at all. Life was a lot different. So another kind of crazy thing about this job is some of the situations it gets you into. So I've got, that last one was really probably one of the most awkward things I've ever been in. I sound really smooth on camera, but it's because I'm by myself. When I'm with other people, especially people I don't know, I'm kind of awkward and kind of weird. But this lady, I knocked on the door and she answered the door breastfeeding her baby. And I looked like right at it, because like I don't think I've ever seen someone breastfeeding before, and I didn't expect it. It was very out of the, I don't have anything wrong with breastfeeding, obviously. That's how babies get nourishment. It shocked me. I wasn't prepared for that. And so I looked right at it and I stared for a second, because I wasn't sure what I was seeing, because it was so different. And she said something to me, and I looked up at her. I'm like, oh, here's your order. Like, it was the most awkward thing I think that's ever happened to me. And yesterday, this one wasn't as awkward. It was just kind of, I don't know, man. I don't want to get super political with this, but she sent me to a fake address that was across the street to this like visitor center kind of thing. Woo! And so I texted her. I was like, hey, I'm at the address, but it looks like this is the visitor center, and I don't see a basement, because she gave me the address, and then they can give you a little side note for like an apartment number or something like that, and it just said basement. So I was like, oh, okay. So I couldn't find it. I texted her like, hey, I'm at this corner. I don't know how to find you. Do you want to give me more directions? Do you want to just come meet me, or how you want to do this? So she came and met me. It was this obviously a lesbian. She had very butch hair, very stout, you know, kind of dressed like a dude. And she had a gun. She had a fucking gun on her side. Wait a second. Listen to this. I love it. Yeah, she had a Glock on her hip, and she had like a military hat on, and I wasn't sure if she was just exercising her rights, and she was a, you know, someone who, you know, if a situation presented itself that could be bad for people, if she was going to be one of the people who eliminated the threat, or if she was one of the bad ones. So it took me a second. So that was kind of awkward too. Yeah! Woo! Man, I love tunnels. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yes! Love it. Woo! Speed bump. So yeah, dude, those are my two crazy stories so far. Hopefully, you know, those are 2 days in a row too, man. Like this whole delivery thing gets you, oh man, there's a house again. Gives you some really crazy situations. I dig it, man. I'm all about experiences. You know what I mean? Like, we're only on this earth for an extremely short period, like less than a blink of an eye. Like in the scope, in the grand scheme of things, you know, you think about like all the time that has existed and how long we're here. It's like nothing. Like, you can't even tell. We don't even make a dent in the I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I want to experience as much as possible and live life the best that I can, and try not to get hung up on the stupid little things, you know what I mean? Which is easier said than done. God, this neighborhood's awesome. Look at this place. All right, I gotta pull over and see if I can get some more deliveries. Man, it's a lot hotter downtown. Missed that shift. Jeez, that was bad. It's a lot hotter downtown than anywhere else, man. I just stood up and my sack is like stuck to like each leg, and my butt is so wet, it feels like I had like diarrhea or something, dude. It's bad. So it's like rush hour down here now. It's like 6 o'clock, so I'm just kind of pushing my way through this traffic, man. It's kind of gnarly down here right now. Not too bad right here, but I'm entering some, like, I don't know what this is like, dude. This is a different kind of place. This is like a place you'd have a dream about, with all these weird structures and everything. Dude, they got a fucking bed in there and everything. Crazy. Oh, it stinks down here. I don't know where to go now. I'll go this way. Oh man, there's a Maserati in front of us. Those are getting popular. Where's she going? I guess we're going to the right now. So that was pretty much our day. Oh, there's the Portland, Oregon sign all lit up. Man, look at that thing. Look at it shine. Woo! Whoa, what's going on down here? Huh. Anyway, man, what a great day today was. So thank you guys so much for watching. You only have so much time in your life, and you chose to spend it watching my video, so I definitely appreciate that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Woo!